From Tiger TV Studios in the heart of Auburn High School, this is AHS Today with Shambria Stoll and Ansley Rendelman.
Good morning, Auburn High School. It's Thursday, January 31st, a white day. I'm Shambria Stoll.
And I'm Ansley Rendelman, and this is the extended version of AHS Today, where we'll be learning about the new ALICE lockdown procedure. Teachers, remember to post attendance. Now let's see what's for lunch.
So, Andrew, what makes you think that you can be part of the lunch crew?
Well, Piper, I can sing, I can act, and I can report the weather.
And that makes you think...
What's going on?
Where's Harvey Dent? Oh, sorry, wrong interrogation scene. Okay, where were you on January 24th, 2013? At precisely, well, I don't know the time, but where were you?
What does this have to do with the lunch?
You think I would forget, Andrew? Smithsonian?
Foster,
I might say, you stole our lunch menu.
Foster, it's okay. Let's just give him a try and see how he does.
Alright.
Alright, try saving the lunch.
Okay, everybody. Today for lunch you may choose one of the following: catfish, sloppy joe, lemon pepper chicken, pizza, or salad. How's that?
It was terrible. I'm watching you.
Don't forget that the sheet will be accepting submissions until tomorrow.
Now let's take a look at the weather with Andrew Smithson.
Hey everyone, Smithsonian here once again presenting you with your weather report. Today and for the next few days expect clear skies with no chance of rain and temperatures steadily increasing. Remember, you can always check out weather anytime you please by logging on to AHS Moodle and seeing what's happening instantly. Back to you, Ansley.
Thanks, Andrew.
In news today, prom committee will meet today after school in Miss Stevens' room, 508, from 3:20 to 4 p.m. All are welcome.
Young Adults in Transition will meet after school in room 207. If you have any questions or concerns, please see Mrs. Schiffer or Mrs. Moore.
All students interested in Soccer Sweethearts should attend a show of interest meeting in Miss Duke's room, 301, after school today. See Miss Duke with any questions.
The Chiaroscuro Club will meet today in Miss Stevenson's room, 834, immediately after school. This is a new art-related club that anyone is welcome to attend.
The Discover Vet Med Explorers Club will meet tonight at 6:30 p.m. in the Overton Auditorium on AU Vet School campus. See Miss Alexander in 517 for details. Cool Cat Comedy Club will meet in Mr. Cox's room, 511, after school today.
The National Art Honor Society is placing t-shirt orders this week. All members and anyone else who would like a shirt needs to come by Mr. Dyer's room, 504, and confirm your size. Shirts are black, long sleeves, and $12.
Now let's take a look at the new Alice Intruder Drill procedure video.
There are a few differences with this year's ALICE procedures as opposed to lockdown procedures in the past. First of all, information will be passed on to the classroom teacher by the administration. Secondly, you will be expected to counter if an individual enters your classroom during a lockdown procedure, meaning that you can use whatever means necessary to counter the intruder. Third, you may be asked to evacuate. Information will come from the administration to the classroom teacher to take your classes to a different location on campus.
Hello, I'm Chance Corbett with the Department of Public Safety here at Auburn University. Although very unlikely, at any time you could be faced with a situation in which an armed aggressor is threatening your safety or the safety of those around you. Today we would like to introduce a new program called ALICE. The acronym ALICE stands for Alert, Lockdown, Inform, Counter, and Evacuate. With the proper use of these 5 steps, you could save your life or the lives of others. Although the letters in the acronym ALICE may appear to be sequential steps you must follow, the letters are just a way for you to remember key options you may decide to use in order to stay safe. Your decisions should be based on the situation. Should you find yourself in danger, you may choose to run, lock down, or you may have no choice but to fight back. Alert refers to the way you learn about the threatening situation and how you communicate the danger to others. You may see the aggressor, you may hear gunshots, screams, or other loud noises. Once alerted to the danger, you must take action. If you are unable to get out quickly and safely, you may need to lock down by locking and barricading the door, thereby trying to prevent the aggressor from getting to you.
He's got a gun, y'all. He's got a gun out there. There's a gun out there.
As soon as you are safe, immediately dial 911 and give the dispatcher as many details as possible. This will help others be notified of the danger and help police get to you faster. Be sure that others around you are aware of the danger. If you choose to lock down, move quickly into a room or area that can be closed off by a door or other barrier. Quickly lock and barricade the door. Remember, time is always an issue for you and the aggressor. If you are able to stack chairs, desks, tables, or other things against the door or entryway, the threatening person may likely move to another area instead of wasting time having to climb over or move the objects in an attempt to get into a room where there may or may not be people. The aggressor's goal is to do as much harm as possible before the police or someone else intervenes. Every door can be barricaded, regardless of whether the door locks or the direction in which the door opens. You may need to be creative. Don't just give up. Once you have locked and barricaded the door, quickly move to an area out of sight and start coming up with a plan for how you will respond should the aggressor be determined to get into your safe area. Coordinate your actions. Start gathering several items that you can use to protect yourself. Every room has something you can use to distract and defend from the aggressor's attack. Communicate with others around you and tell them your plan. Don't wait until the aggressor gets into your safe area to have a plan of action. The police are trained to respond immediately. Remember, you called them and they are on the way. The police are not there to care for those injured or to stop and try to get people out of the building. Their mission is to stop the aggressor from harming others as quickly as possible. Because of this quick response by the police, we continue to emphasize that every second really does count. Staying informed is also very important. If you see or hear something that can help the police arrive sooner, you or someone in your room should immediately dial 911 and tell the dispatcher the information.
Is this 911? Yeah, there's shooters, I think, outside the building. Everybody's screaming. I don't know. 123 Smith Building. We're in the 123 Smith Building. Please hurry.
Telling the 911 dispatcher what you have heard or seen and where the aggressor may be located is key to helping the police respond to the threat. Your information may direct the police quickly to the aggressor and could save lives. Updated information that is received by 911 dispatchers can also be relayed to others on campus. If you receive updates as to how the police response is going or the last known location of the aggressor, this information may help you make a plan or make decisions such as continuing to lock down, evacuating, or getting ready for something else that may soon happen. If the aggressor surprises you or makes it into your safe area, you should consider taking some type of action. Although hiding is one option, don't just lie down under a desk or hide in the corner if it is obvious that the threatening person is able to cause you harm. If the aggressor is intent on coming into your safe area and you are able to, you may choose to leave through another door or window. If there is no way to keep the aggressor out of the room or to evacuate to a safer place, you may decide it is best to defend yourself and others. If you decide to counter the aggressor's attack, you may be able to distract and disrupt the aggressor's plan, put the aggressor on the defensive, and maybe even disarm and subdue the aggressor until the police arrive. Once on the floor, try to separate the weapon from the aggressor, but never pick it up or handle it. You should then ensure that someone in the room has dialed 911 to update the police of the situation. If possible, hold the aggressor down on the floor until the police arrive. Once again, do not pick up the weapon, as you may then be mistaken for the aggressor. If you are staying in the room, carefully place a trash can or large item over the weapon and guard it until police arrive. If the person on the floor is still a threat, you may choose to leave the room. If you leave with the weapon, place the weapon in a trash can, box, or other container so that you will not be mistaken by police as being the aggressor as you enter the hallway or exit the building. Just before leaving the room, place your hands up near your head with all fingers spread apart and yell, "We're coming out!" Always follow the commands of the police officers as they arrive. Remember, how you respond to a threatening situation is your decision. These options are only presented so that you may make a decision if you ever find yourself in a dangerous situation.
At the Auburn Police Division, we're constantly training officers on how to respond to any dangerous situation. When officers arrive, always obey their commands. Remember, they are trained professionals that are here to keep you safe.
When using the counter component of the ALICE program, the goal is to disorient, disarm, and surprise the aggressor so that he or she is not able to injure others at will. In the video, students use books, book bags, and other items that were readily accessible to throw once they had no other option. Never leave a safe or secure area to confront the problem. Only use this option as a last resort.
ALICE is an acronym that stands for Alert, Lockdown, Inform, Counter, and Evacuate. You can be alert just by looking at your surroundings, paying attention, and also alert means that when you hear that signal that tells you that the school is in lockdown, that is also alerting you to a situation that is going on campus. L is a lockdown, just like we always do. Inform is just be prepared for information that you're going to get over loudspeakers. Counter, if something happens and your room is breached, the bad guy gets in, gives you options to deal with the bad guy. Evacuate, you may be safer to stay in your room or you may be safer to leave. That's going to be up to the teacher based on all the other areas of ALICE. And it's not an all or nothing thing. You can use the parts of ALICE that go with your situation.
Once again, use only the different steps of the ALICE program that are necessary to keep yourself and others safe, and be ready to use the other steps should the situation change.
Thanks, guys.
Coming up tomorrow, a representative from the AUM and Auburn University's Seamless Admissions Program will be on campus tomorrow to meet with prospective students. Interested seniors should see Mr. Tyndall in Office 9118 to pre-register for this event.
The wrestling team will hold their senior night versus Wetumpka at 6 p.m. tomorrow in the old gym. Join the team at Beef O'Brady's for dinner following the match. The team will receive a percentage of the sales on Friday night, so come out for some great wrestling and food.
AHS basketball will play Russell County tomorrow night in the AHS Fieldhouse. B team will begin at 4:30, varsity girls will play at 6, and varsity boys will hold their senior night at 7:30. Come out and support your Tigers.
Thanks for tuning in. That's AHS Today.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and observe a moment of silence.